Hello, everybody. My name is Kieran Kyo, and introducing myself to those of you who haven't watched any of my videos yet. I'm pursuing a degree in fire science. I'll have my degree in June. I'm currently a resident for McLean Black Lake Fire Department, which, as you can see, I'm working now. In regards to this assignment, I did the first two exercises, and I'm going to talk about those in a minute, and talk about my responses to the "What are emotions?" question regarding fear and anger. So, the first exercise I thought was extremely long, and actually, I was a little frustrated because I didn't think it gave me enough information for the time that I had put into it. And then I realized there was a lot more that I could have looked at before I closed out the tab. Now it's unrecoverable, which is unfortunate, and it's just due to my own ignorance. Um, However, I'm not too surprised with the results. Um, I thought it was neat to talk about intrapersonal and interpersonal relationships or emotions, and I'd like to continue the the learning that was done in this lecture and learn how to deal with my emotions and interpersonal relationships better. Um, the second exercise that I did says I have good EQ and high emotional intelligence. It gives me several areas to work on, and it says do not forget to take time out of your busy day-to-day activities to stop and reflect on what things bring you the greatest meaning in your life. If we fail to do this, we risk becoming tranquilized by the trivial. Um, and this is actually spot on for me. I often get too focused on my end goal and forget to or don't prioritize time for myself to do things that I enjoy, like being outside or playing music. Uh, I get caught up in training and studying and my job search, and that becomes the number one priority, and everything else seems to fall by the wayside. So I've been trying to address that and prioritize time for things other than my career path. Uh, so I did like this exercise, and I liked the first exercise, even though I failed to get a lot out of it. Um, a lot of the questions I felt were very thought provoking, and um, I had been asked a lot of similar questions before on tests for different fire departments. Um, so it was neat to be asked those and not. Never mind. It was neat to be asked those and kind of look at how they're interpreted, and I'd like to do that a little bit more. Um, for the the what are emotions questions. Um, when I'm excited, um, what excitement feels like for me would be an increase in heart rate. Um, Flushed, I feel warm, and it's almost like I lose my weight. I feel weightless almost. Um, and I guess being excited and being nervous are very similar things um, for me, at least physically. Um, Sometimes I start to tremble, my hands tremble a little bit. Anyway, I'm running out of time here, so fear physically would be an increased heart rate, uh, racing thoughts, and tense muscles uh, all over. Anger is very similar for me. Um, I get an increased heart rate. I do get racing thoughts and tense muscles, but the muscles that are tense are very different. With anger, the back of my neck tenses up and my jaw tenses up, where I lock my jaw and almost as if I'm preparing for a fight. And fear, um, everything freezes. I think the difference is psychological. Anger, I feel driven and I'm going somewhere with that feeling. And fear, I have nowhere to go. I think that would be the main difference.